Now a man is dead for allegedly approaching an 11-year-old girl. That child's father shot him.
And welcome to another installment of the Connecticut Gun Bench. Today's video is brought to you by P.A.N. Firearms, LLC. P.A.N. Firearms, NRA certification, and multifaceted gun training. You can reach us at 203-300-6343 or use our website at www.panfirearmsllc.com. As always, there'll be a link in the description box below. And if you like my content, like my channel, you can support me with the link in the description box. Everything is appreciated. And let's talk about this. And all I can say is, hey, any parent put in this situation, I don't give a damn if you're pro-gun, anti-gun, Republican, Democrat, liberal, woke, moron, doesn't matter. Any parent put in this situation will react exactly the same way. And I find no fault whatsoever. So I'm going to say that up front. I find no fault in this, but we have to talk about this because, once again, positive uses of firearms are hardly ever reported. But I'm going to go ahead. You saw a little bit of clip. Let me go ahead and play the rest of this clip just to give us context, and then we'll come back.
Hey, Steve, I stopped by that home on Parker Street where this all happened. A man there did not want to comment. Neighbors on that same street calling this all very alarming. Many have young children. Now a man is dead for allegedly approaching an 11-year-old girl. That child's father shot him. Now, I also spoke with the Wilson arrested. This investigation is ongoing, being led by the Johnston County Sheriff's Office. Chief Williams said this is one of the first violent incidents in the small town in the 5 years he's been with the police department. He also shared the family of the 11-year-old girl did not know the suspect, and this all appears to be random. In Johnston County, Jimmy.
You heard that and you saw that. I don't see the problem here. I'm struggling to find the problem here. Man walks into his backyard, tries to grab his damn 11-year-old daughter. And you don't have to sit there and speculate as to why. You don't have to question why. You dispatch his ass. Done. I'm going to come into there. Let me go bring this up. Here we go. But dad fatally shoots intruder accosting young daughter in backyard on Father's Day. North Carolina police chief says dad who shot suspected intruder was protecting his family. Now, this was in North Carolina. I always kind of play devil's advocate a little bit. Think about this: Connecticut, New York, California. You know, I know some of you live in different states who watch me, and I appreciate you all coming in. But think about how this will play out in your state. Because I think Connecticut, and I just go, okay, there's a good chance that they'd be looking at this guy going, let's see if we can find something wrong with this so we can charge him. You know what? Our attorney general sucks. Let's be clear about that. But I always say, hey, how would this play out in other states? It seems like North Carolina, they have a little bit more common sense. Some places don't. I did a story on a guy who shot a home invader who's kicking his front door in. And he shot the guy, and the state is literally investigating to try to find charges on the guy. They're actively trying to find charges to charge this guy with. Let's move on. North Carolina dad shot and killed an intruder who reportedly threatened his young daughter at their home on Father's Day, according to local authorities. Members of the Wilson Mills Police Department and deputies with the Johnston County Sheriff's Office responded to the home at about 9 p.m. on Sunday. A report of a breaking and entering in progress with someone shot, according to the Johnston County report. Wilson Mills Police Chief A.Z. Williams said the suspect entered the home backyard on Sunday evening as the owner's children were playing outside. The suspect reportedly accosted the dad's 11-year-old daughter spurring her and 2 other children to run into the home and alert their parents. The suspect tried to follow the kids into the house by aggressively pulling on the home's back door handle, according to Johnston County report. That's when the dad fatally shot the intruder. The suspect has not been identified, with authorities only revealing he was 23 years old. Williams said the case appears to be one of a father protecting his family. The family did not know the suspect, investigators said. Williams added that this is one of the first violent incidents he has seen in the town of Wilson Mills in the last 5 years, ABC 11 reported. And the sheriff's office processed the scene and is investigating, yada, yada, yada. But I want to come back to here. Remember, I kind of did a little segue into how would this play out in other states. Okay, so I want to reread this line. The suspect tried to follow the kids into the house by aggressively pulling on the home's back door handle, according to Johnston County report. That's when the dad fatally shot the intruder. Now, I don't know for sure, but I'm going to speculate that the person was outside the home, rattling the door handle, and the father shot him. And you could say, and lawyers, if you're watching, I'd love to hear from you. But in Connecticut, they would literally say the homeowner's wrong because the guy was not inside the house. Like I said, how would this play out in different states? North Carolina, Texas, hey, good grouping. Places like Connecticut, this same scenario, I'm telling you, they were looking at this guy for charges. And I know it sounds crazy, but that's how it is. They hold the public to a higher standard than the criminals. Now, once again, I don't have all the details. They didn't say he entered or what, but if reading this is the way I'm speculating, that he was outside rattling the handle and the father shot through the door, Connecticut, they'll be looking at you for charges. You'll never be found guilty, but they will put you through the ringer. That's how self-defense is played out across this country. But I'm going to go ahead and come out of here. So there it is. In a perfect world, all you can do is just shrug your shoulder and go, one more scumbag off the street. That's all you can do. But I wish the best for this father and his young daughter, who's now basically been traumatized by this, and the kids. And he did what he had to do, what any parent would do. Any parent put in this situation, good for you, because I always come up with that scenario. What if he didn't have a gun? How would this play out? Okay? The fact this man just walked into his backyard and just started accosting his 11-year-old daughter, no, you're done. You're done. Okay? Kudos to the father. Positive story. Once again, this one actually made some national headlines. Don't know why, because usually when the civilian population uses a firearm in a positive manner, it hardly ever goes anywhere, but this one apparently did. I can once again have no issue with it whatsoever. Any parent, I am not a parent, but I can just imagine my nieces and nephews, I do the same thing. Any child I saw in that situation, I would react to it. But let me know what you think. As always, you can leave your comments in the comment section below. And as always, any statements of violence or statements that lead to violence will be removed. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified the next time a video goes live. I will see you on the next one. Peace.